It should all come off your hand. Is that the pre-made stuff or something? No glitter. What's going on, everybody? The kids are making slime with my mom. Ooh. Still not used to having the steering wheel here, but I really don't feel like moving it every day. At least, I mean, maybe if I start not using it as much, but I've been going pretty well for a couple hours a night to kind of. I want to get this new, not new, but the game, what's it called? Beam NG. You actually kind of just drive around like a normal person. It's got like apparently really real physics. True 343, what's up, man? How are you? I don't mean to say man as in implying you're a man. You know, nowadays, gotta make sure I stay straight with that. I am looking to put on some demo trades here for the strategy that I'm kind of testing out. I am going to start trying to stay true to if I actually have shares or not. So find. So let's see. I think the other one, yeah, that one kind of fell off, so it must not be up anymore. Let's see. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, it's only 18.8%. So here in the next couple minutes, I'll start doing those. Pull out the calculator.
UPST wouldn't mind to pop out of the gate then faded. QSIBBIO similar. RIBNICADGRPNGP looking for $$ on way there. Haven't seen much interesting in pre, will be scanner day.
Right. It's Brian's take on this morning. What is PRFX? Oh, this guy. It's the one that made, yeah, the one that made the run to 26. We don't have shares on this one anyway. We also don't have shares on GER. We do have shares on TTOO. It's a really low priced one, but I'm gonna just try them all out and see what happens. It's just a little easier for these to go 100%, obviously. Let's see, divided by point.
SGMA.
Be 689 shares. Let's just round that off to 700. Change the demo. And let's go ahead and hit that. Get a stop in there. So 14.5 times 2 would be
SGMA.
29. Wonder if it'll even let us put the market order in pre-market. Yeah, it did. Okay. The next question would be is because I put a market order in pre-market, will it let me will it execute if it gets there? So that's the other interesting question. So as of right now, that's the only one that's up 20% that we have shares on. So
SGMA.
Keep an eye on KTTA going into the bell here, but it's looking like that one's starting to fade. So
COSM.
it's like TTOO might be our only one for this morning. You guys can't see that on my positions chart because I'm keeping it completely separate. I can drag it up and show you
GOS.
that it's there on demo.
COSM.
But it will, these are just demo trades. I'm going to keep track of them for probably at least 2 months and see what the stats are. I've started a separate journal within TraderSync as well.
SGMA.
So that I can keep
GOS.
track of them that way.
COSM.
But yeah,
GOS.
we'll see how that works out. I guess yeah, we'll keep an eye on this one and see if anything else pops up.
SGMA. Gauss. Gauss. SGMA. COSM.
That up. So all right. It's starting to try to come back up here, but I think we're just gonna leave it
Up.
alone. Really no point in messing with it. Gotta stick to what it says.
Up.
UPST is looking for pop out of the gate. That has pulled back quite a bit from yesterday already. USI on the same. DBIO.
Zion.
We'll just have to see as it goes. There goes that KTTA. It's fun. Oh, no, maybe not. I heard it on the scanner, but why?
Gauss. Zion. SGMA. Wall. SGMA some YOLO.
GMA. My YOLO on this. This is a lower float.
Zion.
I'm not even in the
SGMA.
disc.
Up.
Thought I was in here. I guess not.
No, you are not.
Good morning. Good luck.
Market dipping today?
No, it's actually going up. I mean, it
Oh,
dipped
it is a
after
gap
hours in
down
pre-market, but
technically, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty decent gap down. I don't know, man. Just looking at AMD, looking weak.
THRX.
So why? So he's throwing me off a little bit here. Like, why is he YOLOing this? I didn't see him say anything about it.
DFS.
EFS, not interested there.
No stream today, Tim?
KSCP. THRX up. Daily trash.
I'll get it up here in a sec. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything.
THRX.
Like I said, I thought I was already in here, but I messed up there.
No problem.
KSCP.
There we go.
VRM.
UPST kind of looks weak today.
THRX.
Yeah, no volume in it really either.
No gap down. So far it's holding this area, so nothing for me. But
THRX. CVNA. VRM.
Really is kind of crap on this.
ESM Taiwan Semiconductor getting a
VRM.
positive here on volume now off the lows 99.84. Shares down about 3.8% following their earnings report earlier this morning. That's Tango Sandy Michael.
CBNA running.
CVNA.
Yeah, that one might be a
COLB.
little nuts.
Been a little nuts, though, man.
We actually have shares on it too.
VRM.
IBM shares spiking here after the open,
SGMA.
139.24. Following their earnings report yesterday, up 2.6%. India Bravo Michael.
Close.
SGMA $$ on way.
But
J&J, Johnson and Johnson. Shares popping to the highs, 164.32. Shares up at more than 3% now, 3.25%.
Look at the spy.
Following their report
yeah, right back up.
earlier. J&J.
COLB.
PSLA Tesla shares getting some volume here, some option activity now in Tesla.
PRFX. SGMA leaking it out.
HRX too.
COLB.
Rivian off the bottom.
EDBL.
An upstart.
ELYM.
Ever
Key.
pulled this sticker up before? Key Core.
Yeah.
Corp.
I'm in AMD.
PRFX.
Having trouble with
EDBL.
getting an ad in there.
THRX.
Frustrating.
NVTA. PRFX.
A CVNA gave it all back.
THRX. PRFX. PRFX.
PRFX. Pain reform shares popping here, $9.95. Papa Romeo Foxtrot X-ray. PRFX.
PRFX. Carat $. Yup.
Shares over $10 now.
PRFX.
PSQH. Shares halted.
PRFX.
PSQ Holdings halted on a circuit breaker just off the highs.
PRFX.
Shares began trading today under that symbol. Columbia Acquisition now
AMD.
PSQ
AMD
Holdings,
rope.
PSQH, Papa Sandy, Quebec Hotel.
Not really seeing anything.
ICAD. PBLA. ICAD. THRX stop B/E.
You know, ICAD maybe up through 350. I mean, the volume's horrible there.
Upstart.
Sorry, dude.
ICAD.
Assuming you were short there?
Nope. Long. I made money.
Oh, nice. Looks like a tough one.
Yeah, well, I got lucky. I covered most of it on that.
J&J, Johnson,
They kept adding,
and
so.
new highs now.
Yeah. NKLA, no shares. I1Q. Plenty there. Maybe up through
DWAC
16.
shares
It stopped me out. I'm out of AMD.
$14.08 at the high. Delta Whiskey Alpha Hotel. Delta Whiskey Alpha Charlie. DWAC.
Top tick that one. AMD, not AMC. Buys pushing up.
AMC even a ticker anymore?
Yeah, top tick
Just
that.
trades
That's awesome.
sideways. CO, AWIN.
I literally was going to drag it up a little bit, and I got me before I could do it.
TTA. Yeah, this is that one that we were looking to possibly short into the open on the demo there, but I never quite got
Watch an
back up.
ILNQ if we can get to 16.
Yeah, I pulled that up too, but it's pretty slow. Pops up there again. Pops.
PSQH shares
It's pretty
resuming.
crap
Papa
looking
Sandy,
too.
Quebec Hotel. $24.95 the high.
PRFX.
Up 73% at the high. Papa Sandy, Quebec Hotel.
Man, that upstart has the freaking craziest wicks.
Yes, it does.
I don't like that. What is that, down to 55.30, up to 56.20? Like, what? The dollar just in that wick alone.
I'm in
TWLO,
PSQH.
Twilio, hearing Gordon Haskett thinks there could be a big activist in Twilio mentioning Elliot. That's Tango Whiskey Lima Oscar.
What you watching, Tim?
Honestly, I don't have anything up that I'm in love with at the moment. So nothing.
Gotcha. RXRX is just kind of hanging out up here in the upper region of where we were yesterday. Kind of interesting.
And got out of
I feel like a
PS20.
lot of these are doing that.
RX,
Yeah,
RX.
she is. She's on track.
I feel like that's what the SPY looks like. If you look at that chart, it might just be that.
RXRX.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
have trouble thinking
RX,
this is
kind of the
RX.
on the
same
spy,
deal.
but just because it's a medical
It's
company.
similar. I mean, I am watching it. If it can make a decent move here, like through 1650 could be interesting. Up to yesterday's high.
I'm kind of watching for the opposite. I'd like
RX,
to pull back
RX.
and go even higher than that.
RX, RX up. Retrying again.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
fib's got
I know.
1777. That would be cool.
FNGR. RX, RX.
I'll wait though.
THRX going highs.
Don't just go.
Plitters through high today.
Shit.
J&J,
This is
Johnson
working
and
out pretty
Johnson shares
nicely.
continuing to make new highs now, up 4.5%. Juliet, November, Juliet.
Right. Splitter. I'm really sure where I'd like this. This would be more of a backside trade, looking for the downtrend to continue here. I mean, it's already there though, and I'm not interested in this little push. I would have wanted something like 1820s at least, but then you start breaking these levels instead of holding under them.
Just covered some on RXRX.
Nice, good stuff. Watching THRX, but I'd want a lot more, up towards 390 or so.
I just got out.
SGMA.
Coming up at 10, existing home sales for June and U.S. leading index.
SGMA. SGMA pass for me on the short side, 5M float, will def rotate soon.
AHI, advanced health intelligence shares were halted on a circuit breaker. Alpha Hotel India, AHI.
AHI 138 KTB. SGMA. Working YOLOs there PSA re SGMA. AHI halted. Small float there too, 3-7M. PTRA.
PSQH halted again on a circuit breaker. Papa Sandy Quebec Hotel. On the way down now,
PTRA.
2023. That's Papa Sandy Quebec Hotel halted down.
Upstart back up, Jag.
Yes, it is. Damn. Firm's up too.
I hate when stocks are in these ranges like this. I mean, that's just me, but
AHI daily is trash.
I only traded the day. I was justified to get out of it, apparently. And I don't see anything. Watching up.
I have Ahi up, but that's it.
Ahi?
Not really.
Sorry.
It's halted with no volume.
God, I don't like a lot of these charts today. Like Twitter's kind of shitty.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of like any of these charts.
Something will set up, man. Kind of keeping an eye on AMD. It's just
NOTB up for a pop.
Frisky all of a
Slow
sudden.
so far.
But she's fallen below this trend line that she's been in for a while. So it's kind of makes me feel like downside, but you never fucking know.
AHI shares resumed trading now. Alpha Hotel India.
Ahi is
Advanced
SSR
up,
as
hitting
well.
466 at the high.
You know how much I love those shirts.
And pulling back now.
Thing's a little whippy.
Yeah, volume's a little late.
AHI dollar.
That's a weird daily too, huh? All these pop-ups.
Carrot dollar.
Pop-up, fail. Probably can do a big pop-up and fail today. MD. Watching.
Ahi. NOTV. NOTV.
POOL Pool Corp getting a big spike to the highs 374.26 following their earnings report earlier. Papa Oscar Lima.
NOTV. Out all ahi, me no likey. Fair, lots of volume coming in, out all too. NOTV. In not. NOTV asterisk.
In Upstart screwed it up. I covered it instead of adding into it, so I had to add back in. But
NOTV.
The SQH shares continuing to pull back now after resuming $19.34, up about 40%. ATTA passive therapeutics at the intraday high, Kilo Tango Tango Alpha. Shares up about 30%. Company earlier announced it rejected the unsolicited bid from Lucy Scientific and announced an offering at 70 cents per share. That's Kilo Tango Tango Alpha.
Anyone else a dumb
Short
scab
AMD
picker
again.
like
I'm a
me?
little hesitant on these things today, but that's what it is. SPY doesn't look quite as weak as the rest of this stuff.
KTTA up.
Coming up, existing home sales for June, expecting 4.2 million.
He's working.
They had a bid for 0.70 cents. Like at Oli.
Also, the leading index
First off,
coming
there's
up
no
at
dumb
4 p.m.
questions.
Eastern Time.
Second, let me read it because I did not the guy talking in the background. I don't know which guy you're talking about because I know you can hear Discord, which I think means you can also hear Charlie, this guy that's talking now.
Hanosh Farmer announcing NMP acceptance of NDA in China. That's Sandy Charlie Yankee X-ray.
That guy, Charlie, he's just from Benzinga Squawk. He's just talking about like whatever's currently relevant.
HKIT. HKIT NTB.
I'm on break.
HKIT.
AMD's looking weak today.
HKIT, High Tech Global popping here.
HKIT.
$6.30, up about 23% now. Hotel Kilo India Tango.
PRFX. HKIT.
Existing home sales for June, 4.16 million, below the 4.2 million
PRFX.
versus May, 4.3 million. That's on existing home sales.
HKIT.
Leading index minus 0.7% for June. The consensus was minus 0.6%.
Just got me out.
AMD's going well. Do not double bottom. Go lower. AMD's kind of the same type of trade that we were talking about before, Tim, just to the downside. You look for that big sell-off candle, a weak bounce, doesn't make a new high, it fails. Similar idea. Break. Take off a little more there just in case. Now it either stops or makes money. What are you looking at, Jake? Jag.
I'm not looking at anything, really. CBNA is dying.
That's his AMD.
Yeah, there is really nothing today. This is kind of a bummer.
China said a military exercise with Russia to last 4 days in the Japan Sea. Coming up at 10:30, natural gas storage, expecting a build of 40 BCF.
All right, I took it off. That was a pretty good one.
B Bio's making a nice little run.
This is what I wanted today. That was a quick and easy day.
AHI float is 4-8 MBTW,
B-Bio.
not 196 M.
Yep.
Look at it in a second.
Carrot.
Like around 35.
PRFX.
You went for a long or a
PRFX
short?
getting volume
Short.
now. Papa Romeo Foxtrot X-ray. PRFX spiking to new
I
highs.
looked at the chart, but never know with you.
$11.22.
We call him the wild card.
Papa Romeo Foxtrot
Jag is definitely the wild card.
Pay me for him.
This one is beautiful, dude.
That was a nice one there. That looks good.
That's like that's an A+ trade right there, and that's an A+ setup and
Kind of textbook.
trade. Yeah, literally.
Downtrending from yesterday. Had like pretty much everything you could ask for. That's kind of why I didn't like Upstart, because it was making that move. But if it was making the pop like we would have both wanted, it would have been breaking those levels from yesterday, which would have invalidated the trade.
Yeah.
Well, which it actually kind of did. Well, not quite, but pretty close.
I've started actually throwing those lines up on DOS even as I see them, just so it's like a visual fuck you asshole, get in the trade. You know?
Yeah.
It's helped.
You know, honestly though, bounce out of Upstart here to VWAP
NYT,
and
Lattice
fail. That could be pretty
Technologies announcing significant
pretty
Back in
solid
Upstart.
entry.
in IPTV services.
I'm assuming you're long though.
Yeah.
I don't even think he has shorts on Upstart, so you can only long it.
I do not.
Upstart short's looking a little hairy today, Jack.
PRFX.
He ain't looking as pretty as she normally does.
PRFX.
See. Yeah, this thing's probably gonna go lower, but I was down to my leftovers basically and didn't really wanna try to ride this down to 112. I was like, I'm so fucking close, you know. Is it really worth it to sit in there and wait for another 25, 30 cents? Like me. Breaks to 112, dude. It's got room down like 110 ish. But those are big ifs.
All I know is there is a
GFAINTV.
F ton of trend lines on these big companies on the dailies.
Oh, for sure. That's why I got into AMD. It broke its trend line that it's been in.
Yeah, like look at Upstart. It's extended away from its trend line. The SPY is extended away from its trend line. I'm sure you can find a bunch of others.
Yeah, no. That was kind of.
There's going to be a lot of trades there for swing traders.
That was my reason for being short biased today on AMD.
Yeah, like look at AMD on that first on the daily, that first trend line that it made from like May to the beginning of June, and then look what happened when it broke it. It's like it's no different.
I'll look at that in 1 second. I'll show you what I was looking at
Just
now.
same trade, different time frame.
No, I hate taking pictures. I think this one. Snipping tool. New. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. You know, this is AMD. The end. This is fucking huge. This is what I was looking at on AMD today. It's on a bigger, like a 30-minute, I think, but kind of shows you it's been in this trend line. Today it was breaking down below that level.
Yeah.
Kind of gave me the feeling that we could go lower. And she has.
Alright, it's getting smacked at the moment.
This is, I will probably look stupid when this AMD goes down to like 110, but if it does, I just kind of thought that was too big of a move, you know? Yeah, and look how extended she's getting. She's getting a little whippy down here. I don't like that shit. Feel I got basically what I wanted. I move on. Yeah, you still an upstart?
Yep. 19.
5619, is that what you said?
Yes. Yep, that's where I am. Covered some.
I'm seeing zero edge anywhere today.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd never spot things like AMD unless you called it out because I'm not really like actively looking for it.
those ones I don't think you trade yet, do you? Like a break of a downtrend.
I mean, to be honest, that was pretty decent. Let me look at it again.
It was a clean. I mean, dude, if you're interested in these, I'll make sure to. I mean, I told you guys when I got in it, but I'll tell you when I'm looking at them if you're interested.
Yeah, I mean, it can't hurt. I
Yeah.
mean, I see what you were trading, so it's just on like I'm looking at it on more of an extended thing where I mean, you have no problem trading them on the downtrend as well. I mean, to be honest, I feel like they're stronger on
Well,
downtrends
yeah, you're almost
because
going to get
they're
a
already
bigger
headed that
move
way.
down because there's less support, unless you have a fucking massive
There's
move
making
up.
more new highs now.
Those are the only ones that
Right,
work
right.
best. Those are like the best for an extended
Up
upwards one
about
if it's huge. like AMD the other day.
8% at the high, Papa Romeo Foxtrot
Yeah.
entry.
When they had that big ass move up with no pullback, that's like fucking,
ABGR.
that's beautiful, beautiful too.
Coming up at
Just
10:30, natural gas storage.
Out of upstart.
ABGR.
Well, AMD's really not going down further so far.
ABGR share is spiking here to the highs now. Avenger.
ABGR, that's cheap and a little
I'm
further,
watching
sure.
it.
And no volume. Be careful.
Spiking, then pulling
Already
back.
missed it.
That's ABGR.
ABGR quick one. Yeah, it was. LOL.
Well, I guess it was just a one and done, right? Went up, back down.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it went back up towards. I was getting ready to put an order out in the 120s, and it just died.
right, so I can move off the
Okay.
bottom.
Riot kind of held up here. That's an interesting one. She didn't really give up today. Kind of ugly.
It actually gapped up.
Yes, it is a little ugly. But around
Yeah, I'd want that
1975,
on the
1980 wouldn't be
20s.
so bad.
This could go to retest the
Yeah.
highs, the 2060s. I wouldn't be surprised, but just because it held here when everything else kind of fucking faded. But I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't really fucking. That's a hard one to trade, dude. Did you short it, Jag?
Not yet.
Yeah, that one's kind of a 50-50 for me.
I need more for it, but
NOTB
75,
looking
8,
for exits.
75 or 80. I can see myself in there.
I'm not gonna lie to you, your UPST, I was super short bias on today, but it's, I don't know, dude. I think that trade's a little funky for me. That's one of those that kind of gets spready and gets weird, and I'm just really bad at that type of shit. I was watching it yesterday when you were playing it, and I was like, I could see you're long. I was like, I kind of want to long this, but it would go like 10, 15, 20 cent spreads. I'm like, Jesus.
That's what makes me love it.
NOTE, fiscal note announced partnership with Korea's Ministry of Foreign Affairs to provide AI-powered policy and data intelligence. That's November Oscar Tango Echo, NOTE. Shares of fiscal note getting a pop here on big volume coming in, $4.06. That's NOTE.
Technically, Tim, upstart would have been a good trade under 57-ish, 57.20. Where it had that spike up, it was right into the previous trend line, came down to the moving average, tried to go back up, failed, kill it. Down $2, but missed it, so move on.
Just got in PRFX long.
I was looking at that one earlier. You win these pullbacks, Jag. You make me crazy. I can't do that shit.
Catching the fallen knife.
I can't do that shit, man. Everything in me says, why will it stop here?
I mean, when you play the front side of a move that's extending, it's no
I
different.
know. I'm trying not to do those too. I'm literally trying to stick with what I'm comfortable
GFAI,
with.
if you got shares, start try.
Oh shit.
GFAIHTB.
We don't have shares in that, and that daily looks kind of fucked up, huh? I don't like that chart. That's how I feel about that one. If we had shares, I'd like it at $6.49. I don't think she's gonna make it there. Spy got shat upon.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, one that I have an alert on, which isn't as interesting as AI if it gets through the low down here. Setting alert to like 39.60-ish.
Yeah, see, those are the ones where I'm a little like, like, like I see what you're looking at. Those are the ones I have a hard
It
time
was support, it
reading.
was support, it was support, it was support multiple times. So my assumption is
Yeah,
that we break
I
through
see
and
it.
retest it, she's gonna fucking die. She's
A
got a
pretty
lot of
clear
room
trend
down.
line on the daily. SPY just dipped through.
No she?
Yeah. So many charts on the daily. Start writing these.
What do you mean on the daily?
Like, look at AI. Pretty obvious trend line from back here, May. You got a bottom touch here in June, and another one here in July.
Oh, you're going way back with this from mine, huh?
Hey, you could
This
even
is
just start it in June. Same,
this
I
from
mean,
mine.
same trend line.
Maybe this is the one. Yeah, I think I see it.
Just covered some.
One day, Jag, I'm gonna break your bad habit of saying that.
I've said it thought it multiple times, but nobody says anything, so I'm like, all right.
I think
won't
we
say
all
it
know what
anyway.
he means at this point. So, like, you didn't cover, you sold. Stop it.
Can only cover shorts.
It's all
But
the
it's
same.
okay. We know what he means.
We all
Yeah,
know
we
what
know
you
what he
mean.
means.
That's why nobody says anything. I've thought it. I know what you're thinking there. And I do automatically think you short something.
Reuters reporting, according to the Treasury website, U.S. Targeting former Russian finance minister in new sanctions package.
He headed back up. Something to watch for fun.
Oof, I'm watching UPST tank, just thinking I should have been in this. This would have been a good short, dude. Down $2.50 from my entry. Yeah, that one was pretty smooth too. I mean, if you look at that push up, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Look at UPST on like you can look at it in 2 minutes. You see how that push up, which was right into resistance, it was into yesterday's close, but it was like straight the fuck up, you know? So
Yeah.
when it pulled back and failed to go higher, you can pretty much assume you're going to low a day. I mean, it's a
Well, that's
it's
what.
a good
Yeah,
trade idea
that's
because
what I said earlier.
there's no resistance there, you know. That's just fucking bot 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 bot.
Yeah.
You're just waiting for those fuckers to say, "Oh, cover, 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 cover," or sell, 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 sell.
Yeah. The only thing I actually had this up when it was doing it, and the reason I didn't like it is because there was no increase in volume, like on that attempt to go higher.
Ahi.
Gotcha.
I really think to me that's like where there's a big edge. Like when you
There
see
really
that
wasn't.
red can, like not the red candle, but the green candle trying to head back up towards the highs with a lot of volume, and it doesn't get to the
Now
highs.
now all those
Yeah.
people that were buying right there, are like, oh fuck, no.
Exactly.
Ahi.
Exactly. Or even if it's just a bunch of people covering and it still doesn't get to the highs, it just shows you that the sellers are in control.
UPSC
114K
sucked. I
still.
don't love trading.
Ahi.
It's spreadiness and weirdness. I just fucking didn't take it. Kind of a clear area to get in. I mean, for sure. Right there, 57.14.
Will probably rotate now pretty easy.
15 somewhere in there.
Ahi.
Yeah.
Oh well, can't get them all.
Nope. It'd be cool though if like no way to really scan for those. Man, I mean, you have to just actively be watching.
Yeah, I really don't know how you would scan for a make a high day, a bigger pullback, push back up and fail. Like, I don't know. That's kind of a hard one. I'm sure there's some people who've created some algorithms that can do that type of shit, but that is
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way.
it's beyond my pay grade. Oh, RXRX. What the fuck?
Ahi.
Anybody noticing this thing falling off a cliff?
AHI shares were halted on a circuit breaker, Alpha Hotel India,
What the fuck?
at the highs $4.90.
Wow, Charlie. Way to come in 2 minutes later.
Ahi.
Well, he hasn't even said anything about RXRX, has he?
No, he just came in and said Ahi was halted.
Well, and then you got this thing that was the big runner yesterday, dropping over what, almost $2. Charlie's like, nothing to see here. Kind of into its trend line, I suppose.
Ahi.
We got plenty of shares. She's down 10%. Honestly, Tim, that one kind of did it in a sloppy fashion.
RXRX.
Tried to make that high, big pullback, tried to go higher, failed. No, didn't get your volume push, but
Even had a pretty clear trend line there too.
yeah, trend line here all the way up, broke it and fucking died.
Yeah, that was more of just a trend line break. Yeah, broke the WAP at the same time.
Just sold some.
All right, go back to cover. It doesn't sound right.
No, I don't like you saying that.
That didn't sound right at all.
The rest of us can say
That's
that
funny.
shit, but not you. You covered. That's funny.
That's funny.
Plus $6 IMO.
It did sound weird. Fucking Twitter's dying, dude. Everything's dying, and I'm not in any of it. This is cool. Good times.
NOTV starts.
I'm out. I gotta go help downstairs. I'll be back.
All right, later, bro. Fucking Jack.
There, Jack.
What's up with that delayed later, Tim?
I was half paying attention, and then I heard him say it, and then heard you say it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to say that.
Bye.
Yeah. Later.
Like I missed a lot of trades today.
DXPE, Zach's home run pick. Delta X-ray Papa Echo, DXPE.
I aimed to use that one. I should have left like 100 shares on just for the ride down, but I just chickened out. I think that's more for when I have
Coming up,
like
natural
1,000
gas
shares or
storage.
something.
40 BCFD consensus. $41 BCF versus the 40 consensus. AHI shares resumed now at $4.48 off the highs. Natural gas getting a pop here to the highs, $2.76, up about 5.5%.
UPST some we.
I am watching RXRX.
HSY Hershey, Bear Cave negative report out on Hershey, Hotel Sandy Yankee.
No,
Shares of Hershey
Hershey.
falling here now,
No.
$243.
Could there be negative
That's
reports on Hershey?
So you know.
Hershey shares right now up about $1, pulling back from the highs, down about $3 off the highs on Hershey.
Oh, Hershey. Jag by the dip. Save it.
Augie.
Save
As
Hershey.
they've said,
Just kidding.
investors view
Not financial advice.
Hershey as America's dominant chocolate company, a safe bet with over a century of consistent growth. Those days are over. Not according to the
Dude,
IBKR report. Shares pulling back here now.
I have been
What
stuck
did
in.
Charlie just say?
Continuing to
What?
drop here.
Something about those days are over?
And that's what they're saying. They're saying that Hershey's gonna fucking die.
Why? What? Like they're saying like modern candy is gonna take over or something? Like
Yes.
what? I'm
I guess
confused.
people are more
Like her,
into the cool fancy candies nowadays. Fuck Hershey.
bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. Like some days, just a regular Hershey's bar is the spot.
That's the ticket.
I mean, it. There's nothing like it. I mean, there's other chocolate bars, but Hershey's has that distinct taste. And maybe it's just because you've been tasting it your whole life. You're just used to it kind of thing. I don't know. I still haven't tried one of Mr. Beast bars. I wanna try one just to see what they taste like.
Is it true that we have 800,000 shares on RXRX?
Yes, 769,000.
NOTV reduced.
I would love a bigger bounce here up to like the 15s, but I don't think we're gonna do it.
NOTV dollar on way.
Well, maybe she is. That's a good bounce. Go, 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 go. Run, bitch. Woo.
Hershey shares getting a bounce here now. HSY Hotel Sandy Yankee hit a low of 240.84 in that short report from Bear Cave. Now at 242.97. Hotel Sandy Yankee.
So the Bear Cave is shorting Hershey, is what he's saying. Hmm.
That's funny that. Did you post that after I said that, Froggo? Oh, okay. That's funny that he is in the picture of that. I mean, it's true. And the thing is, like, the big marketing push with Mr. Beast and the Feastables or whatever I think that's what they're called, right? Feastables. Um, is that it's like 5 ingredients or something like that. There's no like bad stuff in it for you, like Hershey's and whatnot. So yeah, well, he has like one physical location. Yeah. I still haven't tried one of those either because I wanted to try it from an actual location, not one of the ghost restaurants that everyone cuz that's how they opened up was those ghost restaurants.
I'll be back. Quick bath.
Oh yeah. I mean, he definitely monetized. He put a lot of hard work in with his YouTube channel, but when it took off, he went the right directions with it. Just recognizing that just his name alone would sell stuff. It's pretty awesome for him. Wonder what the calories are for one of those bars. Maybe I'll eat one for lunch. Let's see. I hit my well, you guys saw. I hit my first was actually my second goal. My first goal was to get under 220, and then my second goal was to see the one. Let's see. Nutrition. There it is. Oh crap! For the whole 2 servings per container. Okay, so dude, that's so cool how he made the bar. You know how like Hershey's has it so you can break it into pieces? Well, he's got the same thing, but there's only one line and it says share, devour. So it's like, and it's literally like 1/10 of the bar that you share. So it's like if you pop it open, you be like, here you go. Then you, it's little stuff like that. It's ingenious. So a whole bar would be 340 calories. That's actually not horrible. I mean, it's not great because it doesn't fill you up at all.
EITI, the Bitcoin ETF hitting near the highs now
A lot of fat.
on
Where's
volume.
the
Brahma
there it
Tango,
is.
India.
Cocoa beans, cocoa butter, cane sugar, sunflower, lecithin. Only 4 ingredients in the original. I'm assuming the 5th ingredient comes from the ones that are that have flavors. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. It says only 4 ingredients on the. Yeah. Chocolate sea salt is 5, but I'm assuming it's because it's salt. Yep. Sea. So it's the same thing, but with almond chocolate, 5 ingredients as well. Almonds is the only thing they add. Quinoa crunch. Also only 5, I'm assuming.
GFAI,
Puffed
Guard
quinoa.
Force AI shares
That's
popping to
probably
the highs
to
now.
get like with the crunch bar,
$5.04,
I'm assuming.
up 22%. Alpha India. Earlier, the company announcing
And I mean, a lot of people like it too. I'd be very curious. I'm assuming
robotic security
it has sugar in it, so
service in
I mean, it can't
Singapore.
be that
That's
bad.
Golf Foxtrot Alpha India, GFAI.
Oh, I need to go help my mom with this car seat real quick. I'll be right back.
House Speaker McCarthy denies deal with Trump to expunge impeachments.
NOTV out all. Red.
KVUE, Kenview at the intraday high now, down about 2%. Company reported their results earlier. PPG Board of Directors approved dividend increase to 65 cents per share. That's a 3-cent per share increase. That's Papa Papa Golf, their quarterly dividend. RNXT, Renovo RX, and Imugene announced collaboration to deliver oncolytic virus therapy using proprietary trans arterial microperfusion platform. That is Romeo November X-ray Tango, RNXT. That press release, duplicate of an earlier press release from RNXT. Guard Force AI shares up 26% at the highs, $5.19. CCJ, Kamiko seeing some call activity, shares moving a bit here. The September 55 calls. WABC, West America Bancorp, reporting their second quarter results. Company reported earnings of $1.51. The estimate was $1.39 for a WABC, Whiskey Alpha Bravo Charlie. HAS Hasbro, Variety reporting E1 is shutting down its UK theatrical distribution business. Hasbro speaking to Variety. That's HAS, Hotel Alpha Sandy.
Heck is going on? I can't click the right button.
SKYX, SKIX platforms on very low volume, hitting the highs now, $2.54, a 4% company earlier announcing a hire from former Microsoft employee, the former Microsoft Global AI head. That's Sandy Kilo Yankee X-ray.
Tucker, shut up. Tucker, no bark. Well, it kind of sucks as far as finding trades. Wasn't much.
I'm gonna go eat something, guys. Good luck.
Later.
SGMA 117K, squeezing. YOLO. YOLO slash dip slash avoid LOL.
XII 22nd century.
Not
shares
easy read,
dipping
honestly.
up to the high. Company earlier announced it regained compliance with NASDAQ listing standards. That's X-ray, India, India.
$11 o'clock. Time to
XXIINTB.
put the stops in for these, or just the stop. Say. One, 4, 4, 4. Doing pretty well so far today. Oh yeah, she's been pushing the chairs in. Oh, well. Hug me? Away from me. All right, I think I'm gonna end the stream. There's really nothing going on. I'll still be in the Discord live and stuff like that, but I'm gonna just start doing some stuff around the house and whatnot. If you have any questions, comments, all that stuff, find me in Discord. I'll be here tomorrow morning. Well, pretty slow day overall. And yeah, that's all I got. Until tomorrow, peace out. Stay safe.